Anthony. I like this tattoo. It's a weird thing that she asked for, a purple dinosaur that's a unicorn blowing bubbles, yet I know what it is. This is legible and readable, and it's a solid job, man.
Because you stuck to doing one thickness of an outline, the tattoo looks very clean. And in the end, it's a really nicely wearable tattoo.
For today's elimination tattoo, we're testing your fundamental tattoo skills. You have 6 hours, and your time starts now.
So you want a city made of bacon?
Yes.
My human canvas wants this big back piece.
Upper back, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're only gonna have about 6 hours with what to work.
Yeah.
I don't wanna bite off something and leave you with something half finished.
A back piece is not feasibly accomplished in 6 hours. There's a lot of detail, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to finish. My canvas looks like he's about to pass out. Don't worry, you're all right. If he passes out, I am screwed. I'm gonna wait until you feel better. With how much that I've gotten done, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. When you're kind of stressing out so much, your body kind of goes into shock. It's basically the precursor to passing out. I've got to finish this tattoo. There's no way in hell I'm going home on this. Yeah, if you do start feeling cold and clammy again like that, tell me immediately. If I hadn't stopped right there, you would have been on the floor.
10 minutes, guys.
I'm frustrated and struggling. See what we can do.
I don't want to show the judges an unfinished piece of work. I know they want to see something crisp, clean, and done. You just keep sitting still. You're taking this like a champ. At least I finished.
This tattoo will definitely show that I have a strong fundamental background because a lesser artist would not even be able to think about pulling this off.
Welcome, artists. This was the judges' first chance to see what you can do on real, live skin. This week, your elimination tattoo was giving a virgin their first ink. We were testing your fundamentals. Sarah.
My problem with it is that if you didn't tell me that this was bacon, I wouldn't know what to say. This is a tough one. A lot of the light colors aren't solid. A lot of the shading on the exterior under the bridge is just kind
I
of...
would just like a little bit more than 6 hours.
There's time limits on every tattoo you do. This is gonna be a big issue.
You have 6 hours to create an illusion. And your time begins now.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the stencil on you. In order to achieve an optical illusion tattoo properly, you're gonna really have to know the anatomy and dynamics of the image that you're tattooing and the body part that you're placing it on.
And left. Dude, that's perfect on the first try.
If you're not ingenious doing these tattoos, you will not succeed.
So that would be like the general idea. And we'll start some seashell.
Okay, awesome.
I finally got the water goddess drawn. We're ready to tattoo.
Mentally prepared for 6 hours, okay?
The goal is to finish and win.
You think I'm rattled because of this? I'm a Marine. I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna overcome this one. I'm gonna give her a fantastic tattoo. St. Mark, you have nothing on me, and I'm gonna beat you in this challenge.
Gotta hang with me, okay?
I'm trying.
Today, you had to use ingenuity to come up with a clever way to transform your canvas's body part. Chris. I really like this tattoo. I think that it's really dynamic and beautiful. Your palette is excellent. It absolutely hits the challenge in terms of making this girl's ass crack into the cleavage of this sea goddess.
It is a solid, strong, badass tattoo.
By the way, Team Nunez consists of Kelly Doty. And me, as it turns out. All right, guys, quiet in the house. Kelly, America assigned you new school. You had to be stoked about that. Let's hear from the judges.
Well, Kelly's drawing, as always, like I said, is amazing. Kelly always pulls it off. This is not a drawing that could have been jockeyed from Google. This is a straight rendering of you, my friend. If you look at the application, it's consistent everywhere. The line works perfect. Kelly's my girl.
I gotta say, I love it. I gotta throw that in there. All right, Kelly, thank you. Step on back. Today, you are being tested on creativity, tattooing difficult body parts. Team Christian, you're up first. Tim, what placement did your canvas ask for?
Ass. I'm an ass man, and that ain't no ass tat.
That's straight up ass right there.
This is my ass.
That's it.
Other than the placement, I love this tattoo. I love the line weight. I love the cleanliness of this tattoo. I like the use of the light blue in the tattoo to show that the horse is white. Do not yourself out of wins by not putting things where they're asked.
That's an ass.
That's the front of her leg.
You're an ass.
You have 6 hours to tattoo another artist's line drawing, and your time starts now.
Sweet. All right, let's do it, guys.
Today, these artists, they are gonna be judged on both the design and the tattoo that they do.
Let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
If you do a great tattoo, but you do a drawing, you just took yourself out of the win.
Okay, I think you're gonna love it, because this is exactly what I would do.
This thing is cool, man. This is why I respect you, because you're a killer artist.
Have fun.
It's pretty dope, but it's not easy.
Leave this the shine.
Okay.
And then I'd have darks everywhere else.
Okay. I came here thinking that I couldn't make it. And I've just been disproving myself this whole time. I can actually do this. A regular old dude can actually prove that he can hang with the best and he could send the best home.
I would make this tone darker than that tone.
That makes perfect sense. I need to get on that stage. I've gone too far to turn back. Oh yeah, I already like that much better.
5 hours left, guys. 5 more hours.
All right, buddy, here we go.
Today, you had to tattoo another artist's line drawing. 3 of you will be moving on to the finale, and 1 of you will be packing your machines. Let's see how you did. Tony, we'll start with you. You got called out by Tim. You had to tattoo his line drawing.
The colors you chose to bring this thing to life, I think, are really cool. This kind of drawing, if you would have just done a real simple color palette, I don't think it would have done it justice. The blue in the bottle really makes that come alive. Super, super clean. Overall, man, I really like the drawing and I really like the tattoo.
Thank you.
All right, guys, you're gonna have 6 hours to demonstrate color theory by creating new school tattoos. And based on your work, 1 of you will be packing your bags. Good luck.
One of the hardest things about new school is knowing the rules so you can break the rules. Understand what you're designing so you can still keep the same proper visual elements in it.
Come on a little further and then draw that hand out. So it has like that real orangutan looking arm.
Back so it
has
looks more
that,
like a
that movement
Sasquatch.
going down.
Thank you.
The object of the thing that she's asking for is the bird, so that should be the biggest part of it. There you go. Poker chips. Bet it all. Bet it on girls. We winning.
I can't stop smiling when I see this tattoo.
Confidence builder.
I feel very in my comfort zone right now, not only because it's a style that I'm comfortable with, but I'm very comfortable with the design.
So much fun. I chose it because my husband would love it.
This tattoo has a lot of aspects of it that remind me of my husband. He's inspirational to me, so I'm gonna use his energy in this tattoo.
Apparently I missed the big lug. There you go, and check it out.
That's dope.
I guess.
So cool.
Today, you had to show solid color theory by creating a new school tattoo. Alexis.
Hey.
I really like this one. I like this drawing. I like the dynamics of it. I like the leg kicked out. I like the way the hand's holding the cup. You do multiple light sources, so you have the blue to the right side, yellow to the left. Nice tricks. Keep tattooing like this.
Thank you.
That's my friend.
Danny.
Get it, girl.
You did a great job with this illustration. Great color theory, great color play. All the elements stand apart because they're colored right.
Typically, we're harping on a bolder outline, but because the color looks the way it looks, you kind of get a little bit of a pass on this. This tattoo is really, really good.
Good job, girl.
Judges, it is time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
The ladies' team killed it. But out of them, who did the bold outline, the biggest, strongest dive into the overall look of a new school tattoo, I can easily say Alexis did it.
Judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Alexis.
Thank you so much. That means so much. We got that top, bitches. And congratulations.
You have 6 hours to tattoo your own line drawing, and your time starts now.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna have you stand while I put the stencil on you.
Check out this broccoli wizard, man.
Nice. I like the skin breaks. And that's how I'm doing the whole top, man. I think that was the one problem that Alexis has had, was that it was too claustrophobic for me.
Didn't breathe much, man.
This is my chance to bring this guy to life the way he's supposed to be.
I like him, man. He's got a lot of personality for a piece of
That's what the women say about me.
This week, you had to demonstrate adaptability, tattooing another artist's line drawing and your own design. Jason.
We really like this drawing. Really creative, different reach. Your application on this is super slick, man. These smooth multi-tones of different green that kind of blend together with the open skin make each one of these stalks come to life.
More than anything, it is crisp and clean. That solid approach with letting things breathe in this competition, it's what's gonna win.
Whatever we need to do.
I have an idea for a traditional piece. I want to do a goblin Jimmy Snaz.
Really? All right.
Yeah, you guys think about doing it.
We're gonna do that.
I hope you guys do that.
I love that the Midwest is paying homage to Snaz Daddy on this tattoo. I've seen a lot of pinups done in my day, but that's probably the best dressed one I've ever seen.
I like it. Cool.
Artists, you have 6 hours to prove adaptability as a team. And your time begins now.
Cool.
Let's do this. Go.
All right. Today, each artist on the hour will switch, and they have to pick up where the last guy left off.
You got 3 people tattooing you today.
Oh, we're gonna try and make it an easy one.
These artists have to show adaptability by not seeing transitions from artist to artist. It has to be seamless. That makes this extremely difficult for anybody who's a weakling.
How was it over there?
Good. Finished the wine worker stuff. Working on the black. Yep, you got shirt, hat. Nice.
If you want to talk to me about anything that you have in mind.
You went into a highlight that I left the skin on purpose. The front arm was a lot more visible.
That was my bad. I thought you wanted that. My team thinks nothing of me.
Back here, this guy, there was a skin highlight there.
Jordan never made me feel like that.
Yeah, so we gotta go back in this little area there.
I'm pissed. Jordan shouldn't have gone home, and because of that, I just have this new fire underneath me. Everybody can get out of here. Everyone.
Today you had to prove your adaptability, tattooing multiple tattoos in multiple styles as a team. Let's see how you did. Midwest, let's start with you. What 3 styles are we looking at?
We got traditional. We've got like an illustrative and then black and gray.
Let's take a look at the illustrative tattoo.
It's a funny drawing. It has a cool dynamic to it.
This light green color and fade from black is very smooth and very saturated throughout.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at the traditional tattoo.
It's very legible, it's very clean. 1 line weight, black shading, color, open skin. Anywhere you look at your fades, you have nice whip shading throughout. The Jimmy Snaz Goblin is cool.
Overall, how did the Midwest do as a team?
Each individual tattoo looks like one artist did them, but I just am not in love with the designs.
Thank you.
All right. I'm beyond proud with all of them, so.
The judges have decided the best tattoos of the day goes to the Midwest.
Good job.
All right.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you.
Congratulations, Midwest. You are all safe from elimination. Artists, you have 6 hours to create a new school food tattoo. And your time begins now.
Cool. Let's do this.
I gotta look at this shit with a magnifying glass. Everything's gotta be perfect, you know?
The Midwest strategy is the West. That's been their strategy from the very beginning. But the last time the Midwest had the skull pick, I got tattoo of the day. So maybe they should just keep coming at me.
This is my 2nd time here. And it's like my long-lost abusive lover. I just keep coming back.
Today, you had to show color theory with a new school food tattoo. Let's see how you did. Midwest, you have the advantage. Let's start with you. Kelly.
The drawing of the dog is super cute. The details in the condiments on the top, very cool.
But your contrast in here gets a little bit muted. So as far as a clean tattoo, you definitely hit it. As far as new school, it's more of a miss.
Angel.
The face on the buffalo is very cute, but your color play here is super stale and flat.
This whole hind quarter of the buffalo, I just can't imagine a positive reason to choose that color.
That's the we're never doing that again color.